Good morning. I don't even know if I should be going to the gym right now because I'm sick. Well, I think I'm getting sick. I woke up and my throat was kind of like, it doesn't hurt, but it feels funny. So I have some tea. If you ever feel like you're starting to get sick, just have ginger tea. It usually like stops it in its tracks for me, but I should have taken it yesterday and I didn't have any, so I had to get another type of tea. See, can you hear it? Like my nose is starting to get like stuffy. So I know that if you start to feel sick, you aren't really supposed to exercise, but I didn't really exercise last week like how I should have, so I don't want to take like a whole week off if I get sick. Ugh, that's gonna suck. So I'm just gonna do like a light workout. So mistakes were made. I went out this weekend against better judgment. I knew I shouldn't have, because I was like, I have to be up early for the gym tomorrow. I need to keep recording. I have work. I have all these things. And as a result, not only did I not work out yesterday because I got home at like 1 something in the morning, and I normally go to bed at like 9 or 10. So I was exhausted. I was like, okay, no, I'm not gonna go to the gym and work on like 2 to 3 hours of sleep. So that was one. So I didn't work out yesterday for that reason. But now also I woke up feeling not 100%. I don't feel sick, but I don't feel, you know that feeling when you're like, oh man, like I'm starting to get sick. So I'm trying to squash it before it turns into anything. I'm gonna have lots of tea today, lots of vitamins, hopefully stop it in its tracks. But if I do get sick, I'm probably gonna have to take the week off, which is annoying and disappointing because I hate being sick in general, but I especially hate it when I'm like working towards something and then I have to stop because I'm sick. Like, that's very annoying. But whatever, it is what it is. Life, I knew I shouldn't have gone, but I went for friends. Bad influences. So I'm gonna work out today, but depending on how my workout goes and depending on how I wake up tomorrow, I may or may not work out for the rest of the week. So just fair warning, okay? I was really hoping to be like really consistent with the schedule posting thing, but I just wanted to give you a heads up in case I have to stop posting for a little bit. So okay, I'm gonna finish this tea and then take some vitamins and then go inside and start my workout. So I'll see you in the gym.
So my last video, or a few videos ago, I realized I needed to pivot and focus more on my pull strength rather than jumping straight into muscle ups. So when I first started training for this, I could do about 10 pull-ups, so I wanted to start out my workout by just seeing how many pull-ups I could do fresh, and I did about 9. So this was kind of just a reminder to me that I was indeed lacking in my pull strength, and I feel like I needed to focus on this again. So my next few sets are kind of just me doing a variation of straight pull-ups and then supersetting them with shoulder shrugs once I couldn't pull myself up anymore. Something I found kind of interesting though, which I don't know why it was surprising to me, it's a good reminder of why I need to retrain these, is that my forearms started to give out before my lats did. So even though my lats are pretty weak, I really felt like I could keep going, but my forearms were not letting me. They were getting extremely, I don't know what you call it, when they like get full of blood, pump. Like, yeah, when what people call a pump, they were just getting extremely like hard and tense and swollen, which I know is good, and that means that you're working them, which is what you're supposed to do, but it was just like very painful and very difficult to even hold myself on the bar at that point. So I did a few sets of this, and then when I could barely even do shoulder shrugs anymore, I just finished with dead hangs and moved on to a different variation of pull-ups, which we'll go to now. I don't really remember where I saw this workout. I think they're called Australian pull-ups or something like that. But pretty much it's a regular pull-up, except you're pulling obviously to your chest instead of up. It works out a different part of your lats, and it's obviously a lot easier because you're not lifting your entire body weight, you're lifting a fraction of it. So this was really good for me once my forearms were drained, because I couldn't lift my entire body, but I could lift some of it. So I did 3 sets of this, and I changed some camera angles, as you can see, per Sam Sulek videos, which, yes, I'm taking a lot of inspiration from his videos. Leave me alone until I find out my own style. But yeah, I really like this workout. It's the first time I've incorporated it, but I definitely think I'm going to keep doing these because it's just a really good burner workout to rep out as many as you can until you just can't anymore. But of course, I have to always finish off a set with some top holds and negatives. As you can see, I'm very much dying. So this was my last set, and something that I like to do when I'm really tired and I can't really count anymore without losing form and focus because I'm just so tired, is I like to pull to the beat of the music I'm listening to. I didn't bring any headphones this day, so I did just end up using the music that's playing in the gym. So this is how I closed out my workout here, which was actually kind of fun because it allows you to not take as many breaks as you would, since you have to stay at the tempo. So yeah, it's just, I do that sometimes when I am nearing my end. I'm just checking my back progress. Since I got such a good pump though, I decided to stop by the posing room and check out my back muscles. So this is what we're working with, which I'm pretty happy about actually, because I feel like I'm finally starting to see some definition come in. If you've seen my other videos, I don't pose at the end of every video, especially the ones that I don't feel like I had a good workout or a good pump. But I definitely think that I'm starting to see some progress here, so I'm happy about it.
I had a much better workout than I was expecting. So I did say we were going to pivot for muscle up days. So I did not do any banded muscle ups today, mostly because I left my bands at home. I only had one band because I asked someone if I could borrow theirs. But it wasn't heavy enough for me to do muscle ups with, so I just, used it for regular pull-ups, which is fine. So I am still going to incorporate banded muscle ups probably in a couple of my workouts, but I think my pivot, so my original goal before I started recording and stuff was I want to get to 10 clean pull-ups, then I'll start training muscle ups. I did that, right? But then I stopped. So I feel like when I had a very specific goal, like 10 clean pull-ups, I made extremely quick progress because there was like an exact number, versus I know getting to one muscle up is still a number and it's still a specific goal, but like there's so much that goes into it, and my issue is obviously like the foundation. So there are technically a lot of other things I also have to accomplish and learn. Like I still have to like figure out, like perfect the form, because I'm not great at that. I still need to get the muscle up pull strength and push strength, like 2 separate things. There's just like so many things that go into it. And also something I noticed that I kind of forgot about is when you do pull-ups, it works out so much of your body. So yes, it is back and lat focused, but when I do pull-ups, sometimes my forearms fatigue before my back does. And obviously, even if my back has more in it, if my forearms are done, like I'm done. So that's what was happening to me today. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do as many pull-ups as I can, I'm gonna try and get back to where I was, right? So I'm gonna go back to 10 clean pull-ups. That's my goal right now. Just regain lost strength. Hopefully that should be fast, muscle memory, so they say. I don't know exactly how that works, but hopefully it means it comes back fast, right? Hopefully, yeah. But yes, long story short, I had a really good workout. I feel like having a specific goal and like realizing, oh, okay, my forearms are getting really fatigued. I need to work on my forearms again. And my pull strength is like good, but I'm lacking explosiveness, so I need to focus on movements that focus more on like pulling quickly rather than like my slow and controlled that I'm used to. So I was able to push myself a lot more today, which I'm happy about. I know I didn't feel that great at the start of the day after waking up. Either that tea worked incredibly fast, which I know that's not how that works, or I think my workout just kind of like pushed all the sinus blockage out of the way. So that's great. I feel a lot better actually. But yeah, I think that's it for today. So I hope you have a good workout, and hopefully I feel better tomorrow. I'll go to bed early, make sure I get lots of sleep, and if I wake up feeling fine and not sick, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, have a good day, have a good workout. Bye.